I have no idea if the microphone volume is at a reasonable level. Looks fine. Is it still fine if I'm talking from over here? Probably fine if I'm talking from over here. Yeah. That should be okay. Okay. I think I've done all the things. Yeah, I've done all the things. I don't know why that happened there. Where's my cat? That's not my cat. I shouldn't say that. This is very much a cat that is from somebody else. Almost there. Okay. Hello, Devi, and hello, Let Him Cook, and Emperor, and hello, Ane, and Graphical, and Chaluna, hello. And Pugess. Was it Pugess? Was that the way that it was pronounced? I think I got that right. We talked about it last time, but I don't think I actually remember hearing confirmation that I was pronouncing it right. And hello, Akari. And hello, Neochrist. And Slim Java. And Specs. No, I'm done with school for the day. That's what you think. And hello, Blipblob, who is... I'm assuming that's Blipblob there. And hello, Phydro, and hello, Octobunny. And thank you, Specs. And hello, Sirens, and hello, Diamond Star. And hello, Cosplay to Ninja Gaiden. If there was a hypothetical Splatoon 3 PC port, would you play that over the Switch version? I'm not good at aiming with a mouse. I mean, I guess I wasn't good at aiming with a controller, but some people start good at aiming with a mouse, and nobody starts aiming with the controller because Splatoon's aiming is like no other game. So, I don't know. I don't know if I would end up playing it, to be honest. Just not there mechanically yet. And hello, Onion Zoop, and hello, MMO Toaster, and hello, Daniel, and hello, Magnanimous Milk. Of work just in time for school. Yeah, well, welcome back. You've devolved in your career. And hello, Lotus Heart. And thank you. Appreciate it. And hello, The Better J. Holy Splatoon. Okay, awesome. This is Blipblob. Attendance hasn't happened yet. That's what you think. I'm taking attendance right now. Hello, Grant. And hello, Noah. And hello, Goofy Tuber. I modded my Wii so I can play S1 now. Nice. And hello, Squid Party 1. Hello, Dragon Star. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Or Guess for short. Okay. I'll probably stick with Pug S. Because I think that it's funny in my mind thinking of the combination of Pug and Duchess. So you're like a Pug-S. It makes me happy. And hello, Tempests. Hi, hi. Hello, Joseph, and hello, Worst One. And hello, Fionn. Oh, you're inking they turn. Yes. Yes, I guess we are doing that. And hello, Quackintosh. And hello, Keelan. Welcome back. What div is gem? Probably around div 4. Would be a good estimate. Aren't gyro controls applicable in other PC games, though? If you're using a controller, but in PC games you could use a mouse and keyboard, and that's just going to be... If you had to use the controller on the computer, then it wouldn't make a difference, but I'm assuming mouse and keyboard's a viable control scheme, and that's the root of the issue here. Ah, I see, Debbie. And hello, Winter Lunar Wolf. And hello, Sun Phantom. Hello, Bad Gamer. Some people in the Squid School Discord are asking for a new emoji. Oh no. The masses want something from me? How dare. Hello, Teacup Toot. And hello, Maiden of Air. Bro just gave me a cool reason for my name without me even knowing. That wasn't the... Where does her name come from? What's the lore here? And hello, Dom Likes Pie. And hi, Chaos. And hello, EST and Pop Penguin. And hello, Nate the Great. Nate 8. The Great 8. Nate 8. The Great 8. I think. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Nate the Great was taken. Oh, they didn't mean to spawn an emoji. Oh, no. I hate it when people make memes. How dare they. Hello, Freezing Worm. I just mixed Pug and Guess together because pugs are dope. Oh, okay. So Guess was the original gamer tag, but you're a pug. Pug Guess. I'm thinking like heiress, you know? Duchess. Puggess. Just take all of that pomp and dignity and put it into a squishy, wrinkly pug face. Oh, dear. Hello, H, and hello, Red Cat, and hello, Felix. Let's get our student for today, Blip Blob, into the VC with us. And by into the VC with us, I mean I'm going to join the VC first, and then I'm also going to bring Blip Blob in. Alright, hello Bliplob. We are on stream.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I am going to turn you up though so I can hear better. Say words now?
Yes, okay.
Excellent. Words. I like those. I like it when people say those. It helps me understand. Actually, I might regret that because I just realized my volume was turned down. Can you say something again?
Okay, I'm saying stuff again.
Okay, cool. Now we're not going to be blowing out chat's eardrums. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Mr. Jim, can we move our test to Friday? We don't have a test, don't worry. I'm not that kind of teacher. I'm not the kind who does his job. Alrighty. Devi, would you like to join us? Are you going to be joining us here? Yeah, big stretch. There's Devi. Alright.
Hi, Debbie.
Tower, Wahoo, and Brine Water. Wahoo and Brine Water. That's annoying.
For front lines.
Yes, that's me. I'm the front line. Okay. We're gonna do it this way. Actually, wait. I have another idea. I'm gonna do this.
Another idea?
Yeah, a different one.
What is this other idea? Oh. Cool. That'll help me, actually.
Oh, whoops. That's my bad. Hello, still recovering from under pressure last week? What did the tournament do to you?
Put them under pressure, obviously.
Wah, wah,
I know,
wah,
that was
wah,
very
wah.
lame, but it was set up. I had to.
Okay. Half cooler,
Right.
90 cooler,
You on me.
going out on right.
Oh, I'm down.
I got a bucket on me. I didn't even mark it. Oh, geez, there's
They
three
pop
on the
crab,
right.
just back off
They're,
again.
yeah, they're moving in now in a wave.
Ball point weak behind. Got one.
Careful, hit
Got
the
ball
bucket in the
point.
corner.
Buckets weak.
Left.
Got him. That's
There
wipe.
you go. Delayed, but
It did say wipe out on screen.
oh, I completely missed it. Blaster dropped on the right here.
Someone's trying to come out. On left. I'm getting out of that. That would just be me going down. This jump is probably dead. But... You know, that was not the safest place for me to be going.
Oh no, I ran out of Kraken speed.
Just you. Okay, jump back. Yeah, makes sense. Cooler out soon.
Okay. Oh! Thanks for that cooler. Oh, the cooler is actually saving this Tri-Slaughter now. Sadness. Oh, that's a... Rip. Okay, they're all in a big clump.
Tower's weak. They dropped. Nice. Down. One in mid. They're cut off.
Gotta
They're
be
on
on the right
Nice.
side, there we go.
Blaster pushing up.
Oh, Blaster there.
Blaster weak. Got him. Throw that away from tower path.
Uh-oh.
We're one down on left.
Uh-huh.
Nice. I don't.
I
feel
am
like
not gonna get over the ledge! Oh, I made it over the ledge!
They're jetting.
Yep. I think I
I need-
marked the jet.
I need to get used to saying packing. That's what everyone says, and it's much easier to not
I got
confuse
two.
for the jet
One's on the
squad.
right side, one's on top.
Ball points looking at tower. We need that cleared.
Behind flank, Blaster. Nice,
Okay,
okay.
flank
and
is
then
down.
there's two in front. Oh,
Getting back on.
I got body blocked. Shoot.
One behind tower. Got him.
Ball points up
Pushing
above.
up. Ball point weak. Got him.
Good. I'll get
Cooler.
tower. Okay.
Got blaster.
I have Kraken,
A try
but I
on me.
can't get off tower right now. Top left ball point.
Okay, go for it.
Hello, Blaster went off.
Yeah, they'll be
We got
behind.
lead. Woo!
The blaster actually won't get here in time.
No, they won't. But the Tri-Slosher did.
Yeah. Just behind you. Yeah, nice. Push the 7's good.
They did a call out. I'm out.
That's...
Free specials.
I should have popped the cooler before I could.
Uh-oh.
We're 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tri-slusher. Ignore the booyah, but, you know. Okay, we gotta bum the tri-slusher out from under the ledge so I can get some work done. Blaster and crab, oh boy.
Try as we can to get him.
Tri-slusher's still here. No!
Yeah, that was my bad. I could have just thrown a bomb, but I thought I had shots on the try.
Hey.
Dillswerb, no, we are also playing with Blip Blob, aka Lucky.
Yeah, sorry, I don't say much.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm super nervous, and also English isn't my first language, and I'm really not used to talking English.
Oh, you're doing well. You're doing
You're
well.
doing great.
Thanks.
Words
Yeah.
are hard.
They are. Absolutely.
Especially English words.
Yeah, pronunciation is weird sometimes.
I have 2 co-workers who are just learning the language, and I feel bad for people who have to learn this language because it is very difficult.
Like, understanding it and writing is fine, basically, but yeah, pronunciation is...
There's so many things that, like, have the same word with different meanings.
Yeah, that's true.
I have to, like, go through 3 different kinds of pepper while I'm taking orders. And it's like, oh my goodness.
Are you
The
German?
pepper spice.
I'm German, yeah.
Accent
And then, like,
recognized. Yeah, I took like 3 years of German when I was in high school, and I still speak like a toddler. Like, I just don't have the vocabulary at all.
Yeah, German is also true.
2 chargers.
At least with German,
Okay.
the pronunciation is consistent.
Relatively.
I got one of the chargers, guys. Thanks, whoever got the roller. Fuck it on me.
Got
Fuck
him.
it on me.
I got him.
Ow. Thank you. It's okay, you got him though.
Well, I'll hit him eventually. There we go. What? That was around the corner. I'm sorry. What? Thought it was safe. Forgot the cover doesn't exist for chargers.
Thank you.
Oh, this is awkward. Let's just go spot these guys. Or not. Why are they throwing that? Okay. Ooh, that was a good shot. What?
Woo! There's a roller by left somewhere, I think. I don't trust it. Oh, hello, one on tower. Can someone help me with tower?
It's 2 down.
There's one on the tower. There we go.
One more their door. I can't get it. They drop back down to me.
Machine
Oh, this is the charger.
up. One of them. E-leader's up on top with the machine. Ah, the roller got me. Sadness. Our blaster was trying to hop on tower too. That confused me a little bit.
They probably had a big bubbler or something.
Oh, they do now. Eh. Oh no, I'm marked.
Flings on. its
Yo,
way to
look
me.
at my mark.
Got flings up.
Well, I'm getting vacuumed.
They turned in. Man, their snaps with the vacuum have been insane. It's that charger aim, I guess.
I'm gonna go in behind him with Kraken here shortly. I got the leader.
Well, I hit him once, so I'll give the assist. That's what matters.
Marked somebody. Regular charger.
Oh, charger got me.
I'm afraid.
Roller in the middle.
Flings up pushing. Traded it.
Yeah, that's a trade. Good trade, Jerry. Oh, we got a bubble out. One's flanking.
Chat will note that I waited for Lucky to hit the ground before jumping to them, so that I was able to,
Oh, push this, Gem, push this!
so that I was able to not have to wait for... Like, if I landed higher, then I would have had to fall all the way back down. Whereas if I just waited for them to fall down, then I didn't have to do it twice. That makes sense. Whoa. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's a roller by tower.
You'll just have to trust me that it was smart.
Left roller. Uh-oh.
My favorite teacher is still Bill Nye. Honestly, very valid choice. I'm a big Bill Nye fan.
I'm stuck on a block!
When did they get it to 43? Holy crap. That was close.
Yeah, they were close. Left corner. I don't know where the machine went, but they were in the right corner here.
There's
Or
another
left.
one. Oh, I landed right on top of the wave.
Oh, there it is. I got the charger.
Nice.
One of them.
There's one on right roller trying to climb to me. Got him.
And there's one on
Put
the
this here and then hide.
Lucky! I'm gonna assist. I got you.
Yeah, I thought I
Okay, I solo pushed to 32. Roller right on tower. Nice, they're down.
Nice, we got the bubble.
That's a good big bubbler. Ow. One dropped and is coming from behind. Our teammate actually dropped after it. We probably could have ignored them.
Yeah. Oh!
Well,
Okay.
I tried to get on tower. It didn't exactly work.
That's fine. They couldn't either, so we're good.
You know, the fastest way to move through enemy ink is if the tower is pushing you.
That's true.
I don't know if that ever has any applications, but that's neat. EST says, Gem, can you suggest Lucky the DSB? It's the German equivalent to Ludi. Are you familiar with, what is...
Deutsche Splatoon Liga. What is
Bundesliga, right? That's what the B is? I think it
I'm
is.
not entirely sure.
But,
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with like the random competitive scene.
Gotcha.
I'm not really participating in competitive anyway. I'm only
Gotcha.
here for the English one.
Because I also the other thing about that is I believe it's for steady teams, if I'm not mistaken, ESTs, unless they do like draft stuff. But so that would also be a barrier to entry there. Would a Div 4 versus Div 7 be a beatdown? I mean, you generally expect even like a Div 4 versus like a Div 6 is probably not going to be close. Div 4 and Div 5, typically the Div 4 will win most often, but maybe they lose a game here or there. That's kind of how you expect it to play out with the divisions. Like, they are pretty well divided most of the time, except that sometimes teams like improve in the middle of a season, or that there's not enough information to seed them properly, so occasionally you get discrepancies.
There's a respawn Punisher machine. And it's not flanking right. It's weak. Not anymore. I missed the mark.
And we're...
Oh,
Tower's
I
big
tapped
swig.
it. Machine's on the right. Marked it.
Big swig down.
Clash.
Yep.
Oh, that's a bomb!
I got one with my bomb, though.
Good.
Just you, Lucky?
Yeah.
Cool. They took one with, though.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Check here. One dropped onto the top here. That's a clash.
Probably a terrible place for that.
I got the machine.
I got the assist from the machine.
Oh! I
No.
tapped the hammer once! No!
I didn't think it was going to hit me at all. I thought it was safe.
No.
Oh, that was a great mark! Guys, I found him! I gotta do it again.
I'm zoning out 2. Just go after tower. Nice. There's one on top left still. I'm gonna ride tower to get up to him.
Machine's on the back right, on their side. Swig's on the left. I missed the mark, but 2 on the right.
3, they're flat. We're gonna need to shove that soon.
Okay, well, as soon as there's... Oh, machine's on the bottom left here. As soon as I can shove it, I will. I just need a way to. Well.
How did that not kill? What? I thought I hit like 7 shots there.
I missed. Rip me.
Oh dear.
Jerry, I'm not near you.
I find myself in a predicament.
I'm also gonna be in a predicament with a clash. Never mind, I won.
Clash is a silly weapon. It can
It
outplay
is a
you and
silly
still
weapon.
lose.
Is there still one on the left? No. It should be
There's
okay.
2 on right.
I got Swig. I have a Kraken. I can't get on tower. It
got
won't
it.
let me. Thanks.
There's one coming left. Were you gonna Kraken?
I marked the machine. Yeah.
I'll go in.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, someone else took it.
They're weak on the steps.
Traded the hammer.
Good.
Did I not get cooler respawn? That's unfortunate.
Oh, the bomb. How did I miss that?
One behind us, one behind us.
Yeah, blaster.
It's machine.
And dodging bombs on the little tower post is a lot harder for me these days.
Your Inkling's joints just ain't what they used to be, huh?
Nope, I'm getting old. I've held a Hydra for too long.
Haha.
Ooh.
Well, I'm scared.
Don't be scared, we shred.
Oh, my bomb actually got banned for some reason.
Traded the
God
machine.
darn. Got the... okay.
It's fine, I had cooler respawn. That was not a good
Top
trade
left.
for them.
Oh, and
Flash
bottom
down.
right. Ooh! Thank you for the tri-strike.
Big Swig's gonna be above.
Machina just missed.
I'm just going for lead. Ah, no, I didn't get it. 1 point.
There's a rapid in front of me, or a range, sorry. Got him.
That's 2 down. I'm
Two
gonna
in
push.
front. One in front of me.
Hard pushing, hard
Two in
pushing.
front of me.
Got 1. That's wiped, that's wiped. Let's
Well.
go.
I'm gonna vibe here on a Kraken form. Like, there's not much they can do here.
Just sitting on the edge of the tower, hanging tentacles.
Catching the rays of the sun while exploring the theme park, I guess.
Catching some
Sun tanning on the
stingrays.
tower. Heck yeah.
I'm playing basically.
Hey!
Yes, that's fun.
Let's go!
I'm playing basically without brain cells. I can't think. But
I
somehow
mean-
we're winning.
I will say there were at least 2 ink strikes that I remember that took out a person right in front of me that I didn't know was there. So
I'm glad I'm helping.
I was
I'm
like,
basically
yes.
running on instinct.
That's not a... That's not a...
It was a moment where it's just like, I know someone's sharking here, but I can't pinpoint the location, and I didn't have enough ink for a sensor, and then the tri-strike appears in front of me and gets them, and I'm like, alright, we good.
Hey, Jem, can I get a... You're asking for a letter of recommendation into Squid Uni? Ugh, but that means I have to write something.
That's Booyah, that's Tri-Strikes, Inkjet. Oh,
Cooler ready?
I marked the Tri-Slasher.
Traded.
I hit 2.
We've got
Oh, that's cooler.
4v2 basically right now.
Yeah, 2 are on the
I'll do
bottom
3 in a
left here.
sec.
I'm trying to get inked. Uh-oh. Ah,
No!
uh-oh.
I tried the cooler respawn. I should have just jumped
I can't
out.
jump!
I couldn't
I didn't
drink
come
my
out of
soda
form in
fast
time
enough.
to get your drink.
Thanks for the special charge.
Oh no.
I'm just trying to put out a tacticooler here. Come on, cheese.
I have a lot of paint in mid so far. I don't want to push until we get some back. Oh, hello. I traded. I got Tim.
Tim,
Hello,
defeat.
Tim. Beware of Tim. Bye, tower. Got one. Ooh! I want this. Nice.
Alright, I'm down to try.
Oh, nice.
That's 2, beautiful.
That was so good.
I'll get on. Oh, no, I won't, I died.
There's lines.
Careful, Josh. I fear for the life of Josh.
We are trying to protect Josh. Got one. I'm just here. Oh dear.
No, Josh. You were too young.
How? 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 This is the dumbest place I've ever been yet.
I trust.
Well,
still
I'm dead,
trust.
but you're gonna get jumped on.
I should not have trusted.
I mean, if I could have lived for a second longer and got a squid roll off, I think you would have lived. Josh, be down. Oh,
That
no.
didn't work.
There's 2 there.
Put you down.
Away I go!
Be safe, Josh.
I'm not dead. 2 behind the tower. Whoa! The inkjet jump scare, watch out.
Yeah, I hit it twice,
Uh-oh.
but I tried too hard to go after
I mean,
it.
they have to push the 14. If we get control of our ramp, we can hold back better.
Nice pick.
Oh, trying to help.
Alright.
Didn't quite help in time, but I tried.
Just the stringer.
There's a bunch up there.
I have strikes up. I got it.
This will be a fun time. Let me on!
Okay, they're all dead, basically. Cool.
The Kraken is goofy.
Mr. Gem, do you have a pen and preferably with not my opposite ink color? Yeah, I keep a number of different colors for that reason. Hi there, Kyla, and
ballpoints.
also
couple
hello,
of 'em.
Muffin Fox Girl. Imagine your inkling backed into a corner, panic drinking a soda while they're being shot. I don't have to imagine it. That's what happened.
That's literally NZAP.
That was real. Like, that is a reference to an exact moment from that game that we just played. It's your highest anarchy power? I don't know about anarchy power.
They have a sniper. That leader, we good.
Pushing up. One top left. Hit him twice. Blaster. They're trying to come out.
I got sniped, but I took one with. Nice.
S blast down, traded, just leader.
Leader's
Leader top
probably on the
left.
top somewhere. Yep.
Oh,
Whoop.
I did not see that.
We found the leader.
Ugh. How did that not mark? Blast is behind the tower. I hit somebody 3 times.
Yeah.
But, you know. Oh, hello. I see you. I haven't marked the leader though. Oh, hi, blast. Oh wow, I found the leader with my face. They're on the left.
Put you down.
Nice. Blaster's trying to bait into the leader. I'm gonna die.
Leader down.
Thank
Two
you
on
for the
tower.
tacticooler.
Got one
Nice.
behind.
That's 3 down.
They're using their range. They've got crab. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up.
I'm painting middle. Oh, hello, leader.
Ah, I misplayed that.
On tower, blaster. Got him. I'm gonna go this way.
Pro is weak,
Can't move
but
up right
you got me
now.
from Sponge.
Okay, I moved up. Oh, there's a blaster here. There, I helped. There's a bomb. Two left. Oh, I died to a bomb. Left corner, behind left on tower.
Left on me.
Leader jumped.
Yep. The... Yeah.
I'm in their base killing their dudes.
Okay, well, they're in our base pushing tower. There's one more on the right-hand corner. There's the blaster. Guy got me.
Two on my ouch.
Back to mid block here. Oh, one jumped in. That's a crab. Mark the crab. Hello. Oh no. I got pinched.
Man. I was supposed to be able to hit that, and then I wasn't able to hit that. Dropping out left.
Oh, I got sniped.
Okay, I need to make it back to tower quick. I am dead on tower.
I know the leader can hit these. Oh, they're weak on tower. I'm gonna die here.
You think Flash Blaster players eat those crayons? Someone's tried one once. You know that's happened. Probably only once. Can't imagine they're particularly tasty. It's just a curiosity thing, you know? If it's not gonna kill you, you might as well eat it once, right? Don't think too hard about exceptions to that rule. Secret of Clash players is that they instantly heal by eating a crayon off the main weapon.
It's a me! The Esplastio.
They're like Banjo-Kazooie from Smash Ultimate, where they have a meter, except instead of feathers, it's crayons. And they just have a set amount of healing before they run out of crayons. That would honestly make the weapon a lot more interesting competitively. I honestly don't even think it would be broken.
Oh, I got blasted in middle.
That would actually be surprisingly good
no.
considering how silly it is. Like,
Blasters in middle, Jerry, gonna get you.
because like the Clash Blaster doesn't do damage very fast, but then this would give it
I
away.
marked the charger. I'm gonna die.
Where as long as it could just play from angles where it can't be hit and do a little bit of damage at a time before it backs up to heal, like it could play a sustained play style instead.
There's a range blaster just camping me. Oh!
Didn't even know there was someone there, not gonna lie.
Help me. Thank you! Thanks, Jerry.
No problemo.
Okay, okay. Friend, you're free. I marked the charger.
Got
Thank
two,
you.
the last one up top of ramp.
I'm shooting at it.
That hit? Okay.
You can just... Whee! Well, I tried. Away! Two left corner. And charger's on tower, I think. Or near it.
Yep.
Got one.
Oh, I cannot get that cooler.
Charger's weak, didn't get him. They're on
I
tower.
tapped somebody once. Uh-oh.
It's just you.
No. Oh, no. This is where we go have a little fun.
Nice. Wow.
That worked.
Oh my goodness.
Are we good? What happened? Everything. I just missed marking the charger. Oh, never mind. Someone went into it. We're fine. That is the charger. Oh, what? Your cooler just glitched out like crazy. Did you see that?
It did a goofy bounce.
It did do a goofy bounce. I got blasted. That's okay. I'm juiced up. I will have Kraken too. Whee.
Yeah, when you jump throw it from an incline, it actually goes pretty far.
Yep, it does.
Oh, charger got me. They're behind tower.
Okay, well I took out the beacon.
Yeah, let's clean up before we push up so we get...
Someone in the right corner,
Or we
I think,
could reef slider at them. That works too.
Yep, on the... behind it. Nice. Oh, left. There we go. Ooh, that's a tri-strike.
Range blaster, my ouch.
I see it. Charger's watching it though. I hit Charger once, but I can't do anything from there at the
There's
moment.
sharking left side.
There's a lot on the left side.
Got
Someone just
range.
charged forward.
That's me. Oh, I almost got a second.
Okay, oh no.
To here. Oh my god, I missed all my shots.
I only hit one, so they were still alive. Ah, no! We really gotta bomb that tower.
Like,
I'm out of ink. Rip. Nice.
Oh, my
beautiful.
goodness. That was amazing. I messed up so bad there. Oh, I was like, oh. I could have defended that a lot better.
Wasn't Marth's grab range in melee, not brawl? Yes, Marth had 0 grab range once brawl happened.
Jerry.
But no, that's where the meme came from. Yep.
ooh, you guys got a fist bump.
Oh, I got one with both of you. Let's go.
This weapon suits me because there are times when it's acceptable to feed. Am I gonna play extra work this weekend? I guess yeah, probably. I'll at least make some good content for the VOD channel. Oh goodness.
I'll have to do some tomorrow if I plan on trying to do it. That or if Silly Comp Sunday ends early. Drop Roller Dapples and Drop Roller Rapid. That's interesting. And the T-Tech's got more of an aggressive build on, so beware of flanks from them. There they are! That's one! Right side again.
Blob down. Biggest
They have
wrong.
checkpoint.
I have their souls.
I got the T-Tech. Trying to help here. There we go.
Man, they knew. They just missed. All right, traded it. Did I have
Just
Cooler
trade.
still?
I'm just-
No, I didn't.
I have Kraken.
Oh no! Okay, well, I made up for it.
I scared them.
You're very
Oh,
scurvy.
oh no!
I mean that in a good way.
Can't jump in here.
You can always jump in.
I didn't have coolers, so no, I could not.
I got 2.
Nice. There's a blob behind the tower somewhere. Oh, and a blaster. I'm dead to the blaster.
Blaster should go down here. Unless I miss everything and then die to the ink jet. Yep. That's what happened.
Yeah.
One behind tower. Hi.
2, actually.
Beacon
I
under
heard
the
a
bottom
spring.
right.
Yep. Marked. Oh, they glitched over the ledge. That jumps.
I hit him
die.
once.
I can't.
I helped.
Thanks for the assistance, Jerry.
Yeah, all you need to do is kill him, and then I get an assist, and then it looks good on my
You do.
screen.
There, I killed him.
I don't think I got it. You gotta be faster next time.
I'm sorry. Oh.
Bottom right is where the rapid deco is.
Got him.
Nice.
There's a jump. Stop this madness.
Oh, that was a smart bomb.
Oh!
I'm not gonna jump.
Oh boy. That's an inkjet. I can't hit it. I hit it
Yeah.
twice.
I died.
No! No! I got bombed. Uh-oh. Blob on tower? Yep, blob on tower.
I couldn't see them the whole time.
They have a
They're
beacon
still
on the
left
bottom
carousel.
right. They just jumped to it. I got blaster. There's one sharking on the wall over here. Got him.
Blob left mid.
There's a beacon still right below me. There we go. Oh no.
Blob left carousel and one in mid.
There's
Two in mid.
quite a few here, actually. We're just gonna go climb up and hope for the best.
Jump.
Ooh, hello.
Flank right.
Mark the blaster.
Thank you, Lucky. Oh.
No, inkjet! I missed it by 1! It was an attempt.
Yeah, we game. They've got it up in the air too. That was smart.
Yeah, I think I recognized a couple of the names too. So.
Drinking out of a blob already? That's a bidet. Don't drink out of the bidet. What do you think the most edible weapon slash sub slash special? Like, are we talking the entire kit all together? Or are we talking... We can do one more. Or are we talking, like, individually? Like, do we have to get the combination of 3 that is most edible? Like a 3-course meal? Kit? Okay. You have to eat all of it. Because the dynamo has a really squishy part. But it also has a not so squishy part. It's like you could eat the roller part of the dynamo, and then drink from the sprinkler, and then drink the soda. And that would all be pretty reasonable. Bamboo is legitimately edible, but then there's an auto bomb there. You probably don't want to be eating explosive.
Classic Tetras.
Unless we're considering it a chicken. Because chicken is edible. Oh my god.
I got you. A little
Thank
late,
you.
but I got you.
No, that was supposed to land on a tower. Oh, okay. At least it landed over there. That's fine.
Excuse me,
What
Blaster.
What I did there was bait the
There's
Tetras
okay.
into using
Well-
more rolls than they needed to.
I made the Blaster jump out. There's a lot of people on the tower. Oh, I'm getting hit by something on the left. There we go. Oh, there's one on the right. Nice. One in front of me.
Yeah. I'm pressuring them. Got Blaster. Machine is over here. Oh, I should have popped another cooler. I actually got the chance to do that. Nice. We're in good shape, though.
The cooler is blocking me. Now I can walk
Here,
on the
have another
tower. Thanks. Oh, so delicious.
Red Bolt gives you buffs. Alrighty. Let's go have a look at that their review VOD. Video on demand.
Alright, my job here is complete. Have fun with the VOD review.
Thank you, Doovie.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Bye, Debbie.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I have the code. I'm really quickly getting it set up so that I can screen share into Discord, and you'll be able to see it in real time. There it is. And there we go. Not that one. All right. Is this a solo match?
Yeah, it's solo.
All right. Muffin girl or Muffin Fox girl, pardon me. Important to have the Fox part. The Squid School streams, which is confusing because it used to just be a stream, but now it's the whole brand, are a session where I bring on new people every week, and we play for an hour because we're waiting for viewers to show up, and then we do a VOD review afterward, which is we'll go into a replay or a recording of someone playing and coach them, give them some advice. Mr. Gem, can I go to the bathroom? I can't stop you. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. And I don't know. You do your thing. Alright, so we have you're on T-Tech, yep, makes sense. And then Zap, Dually Squelchers, and someone's playing Clash for some reason. And then they've got double T-Tech, Jet, and S-Blast. I like their comp a lot more, but oh wow, I really like their comp. So they have 2 GG specials. They have a ton of paint for the S-Blast. The S-Blast is going to be good at clearing tower. This is challenging. We also don't have anything long-ranged enough to contest the Jet, so it's just going to be able to exist safely and take pot shots at you unless you sneak up on it and get on top of it. What's your win condition here? You probably just have to splat everybody. This is hard. If you outpaint them, then you do catch the S-Blast out. The problem is I think they have a comp that outpaints you. Given that you have a Clash, they have an S-Blast, and then every other weapon on their team paints. You guys paint pretty well. The Dually Squelchers run out of ink pretty quick, though. They use a lot of their ink up on dodge rolls, so they're probably not going to be the most consistent source of that, whereas a Jet Squelcher is absolutely a source of paint. So you could make cooler pushes, and that would let you get close to them quickly and with lower risk. So maybe that's the idea. But we got to know where that S-Blast is, and we got to watch out so they're not standing in, you know, at the max range of the Jet or whatever. I'm not a huge fan of the positioning right here because we have someone on the left and someone on the right. If, for instance, they were both to shoot at the wave breaker right now, they would hit you and then your retreat would be cut off. So you probably want to commit to one side or the other and also back up before you do. This is a difficult comp to push in against, and you probably just want to be throwing a bunch of bombs and farming special until someone can get a special off and start a push forward. We're going to need to do stuff in bursts here if we're going to be able to get in quickly. Also, if you need me to repeat anything or like explain a word or something, I know you said English wasn't your first language, but you've done really well with it so far, so I'm just like
Thanks.
speaking to you normally.
Yeah.
But you know, no shame whatsoever if you ever have to ask a question about what I mean. Whew. Oh yeah, that was a tough spot to be in. Let's back up and see how we got there. So something that I would be doing here, rather than like the squid roll movement, is I would just turn around and start painting in a fan from back here. You're at an angle that for the next couple seconds no one's going to be able to shoot you, so it would be a good thing here to just get this whole area painted so you and your teammates can move around, and once they do actually get to you and start pushing you, you'll have escape routes wherever you go. Because what happens is, like, we put ourselves up on top of a ledge and then we jump off. I generally recommend minimizing the amount of time spent in the air overall. So, like, if you're going to go off a ledge, unless you need to jump to make it to another platform you're trying to jump to, just swim off the ledge instead of jumping off. And here, I don't think we really need to, like, move in this direction. I think we could just hunker down and use the box that we were just standing on for cover and try and play around our teammate here. If someone tries to push in too quickly here, we can pinch around the sides of this box. You know, we can attack them from both sides. But when we jump like this, we're putting ourselves out in the open, and we're putting ourselves in a position where it's going to take us a while before our feet can touch the ground again. Being airborne is just always a disadvantaged state in this game. You can't move very quickly at all until you hit the ground. Swimming is faster than flying through the air or anything. So usually, like, you don't want to jump off ledges, you just want to swim off. As you can see, like, by the time you hit the ground, your feet are already painted. You're also more visible while you're up there, because it's easier to spot you. Unfortunate. What could we have done there? There we are again, jumping off the ledge instead of swimming off. That's a habit we'll generally want to break. I like the bomb. And then, yeah, if we don't see that coming, then there's no telling that it's happening there, but, there was some alarm bell that I'm trying to figure out, like, what is it that's telling me that I don't like this? I think it's probably just that you're putting a lot of paint down on the ground and, like, throwing bombs and stuff. And anytime you do that, the opponents are going to get information about where you are. I think that's really what I'm seeing here, and that's what's making me worried. Like, there should kind of be this meter passively filling in your head of, like, what things have I done that people might have seen on the other team? Firing shots and painting is one of them. Throwing bombs is another one. Like, standing up out of the ink is another one. Like, the more of those things you've done, like, the more that meter should deplete, and once it's you know, low, you should probably get into a different position so that someone's not ambushing you. Yeah, I agree with the strikes completely. Get them on tower, get everybody moved away from them. No more scoring besides that first check. Now would actually probably be a good time to get on tower because they're so pushed back. Yeah.
For me or for somebody else on the team?
I was thinking for you there because you were so close to it. If, like, the jet wanted to, or sorry, if somebody else wanted to take over for you at some point, then they could hop on and you could hop off. But I think getting the push started soon gets you through the checkpoint faster, gives you a better chance of getting through the checkpoint. And you could also, you know, throw bombs. You could use the passive special charge you get from riding the tower to get tri-strikes and throw those to help the players in front of you because you were close to tri-strikes. Regarding, like, who should ride tower, the T-Tech, it can be a Slayer that pushes up, and on certain team comps, it should be doing that. Here, though, you already had two players in front of you that were doing that for you, and so what you can also do is play the support role. And what a support does there is sit on the tower, throw bombs, you know, farm for special, and help with that special how they can from the tower, which your special is probably the single special that's most useful from the tower because it gives you that good arc for throwing it, and it's got pretty long range, so you can have an impact on fights your teammates are taking in front of you. Good fight. I like the idea that, like, once you've disengaged from that fight to pop the special, but you don't want to pop it that close to them. You want to back up a little bit further so that you can get a cleaner line of sight for one thing, because the closer you are to this wall, the worse your angle is to actually throw them over the top. You also can't see super well over the top. But also, if they were to just rush you right now, they could probably splat you. It's going to take you too long to throw all three of these things before a dualies is going to be able to close the distance on you. So they really should just be rushing you here instead of running away. Alright, just the S-Blast. Nice. There was one over there on the right that we don't want to completely ignore. They might get access to the tower here because they were on the right.
Yeah, that's what's really I didn't see them the first time. And then lately, but I do want to do that.
That bomb, the way that this area is painted right now, someone hasn't swam through this. Maybe like a roller would make a play like that, but you're not going to see like an S-Blast try to like hopscotch through the ink that's that weakly painted. It's probably going to be a cleaner line. And throwing the bomb gives your position away to the enemy team. So I'm worried for your safety if you stay here for more than like a second longer. There you go. And I hate it when I'm right. Okay, yeah, good job backing away from that bomb. The chip damage was potentially dangerous there. I think you thought you had tri-strikes there and did not yet.
Yeah.
Maybe you heard like a sound effect from another special being popped and you thought it was you getting your special charged up. Okay, nice. And this would be a great place to throw a bomb, yeah. So what you do with this bomb is you throw it at the tower pole near the right side so that the tower pole stops it and lets it sit right on the tower, but the explosion reaches around and hits the jumper. Exactly. Nicely done. You could potentially, if you weren't trying to make an immediate play on the tower, roll a bomb off the right-hand side here at the player who's below you. I would be worried about taking this position if I'm leaving that player on the bottom right, because they could just shoot up at me, and it's going to take me a while before I can back up and get behind cover from them. The advantage of being up on the high ground here is that you're able to use the ledge for cover, but you can't do that when you're out on the grade. You're just accessible 360 degrees to enemy fire. I wasn't a huge fan of you putting yourself in the corner there. If the player that you were worried about had just backed up and started firing at you, they would have been able to kite you from there. You don't outrange anything on their team. You at most have the same range as them. So rather than putting yourself in the corner, which is as far away from cover as you can possibly be and has fewer escape routes, I'd be trying to move around to the side of the box in front of you that they're not able to see. They end up not doing anything whatsoever about you. I don't know if they didn't notice you or what, but you kind of got off for free. I like that. Nice. This would be another position you could throw a bomb on tower from, using the pole in the same way that we did before. With the ouch over there on the left, I'm checking to see where that was and like where there could be an enemy player. Yep, there they are. Found them. Good job using the wall there, especially to roll the bomb right around the corner. I like that. Ooh, yeah. That, I think, was another situation of making ourselves too visible, like putting out something that alerted the enemy team to us in a position where it didn't give us much value. Yeah, there were a couple of shots. There was some jumping. Like, we don't have to go all the way up the ramp or anything. No, we're not. Yeah. So especially if we're not using Ninja Squid, like, we don't really want to be seen moving too much. So, what do we do here? We dodge that bomb. We put this here. I probably sit right here behind this wall. Because if the player to our right pushes us, we just right side peek them, and we're at the advantage there. And this way, we have cover from anyone on the enemy team who's trying to play closer to the tower. So the only way that we get splatted here is if someone pinches us, and right now we have a teammate on the front left that's going to stop that from happening. So I think from here we just sit right here instead of trying to like back away onto the ramp. You've got to be really careful in this game with positions where retreating, air quotes, puts you closer to the enemy team before you can run away from them. There's a great example of this on Mako March, where if you're in freezer, sometimes if you want to like retreat, the only way to go is left, but you might be getting rushed from the left as well. Those kinds of positions, what you don't want to like just be thinking, oh, it's time to retreat, because there might not be somewhere to. And here I think is another one of those cases where in order to back up to the left, you have to first move yourself closer to the enemy team, and then all of this happens. So it wasn't really safe. It wasn't really a retreat so much as it was, if anything, an aggressive position. So the safer thing to do would have been to just sit behind that wall and try to right side peek or whatever. Make them force you out of there instead of forcing yourself out. Okay, good job saving yourself there. Shoot back of the tower. Oh, that was a situation where you want to shoot the back of the tower. Unless you... no, definitely shoot it, because you're in range to hit that player, and throwing the bomb gives them too much time to respond before they're actually going to take damage. So even though you could have like hit it against the tower pole to keep the bomb trapped there on the tower, shooting them actually gets you the more guaranteed and faster splat. Okay, nice. I was just looking at, while we had the time, I was looking at their specials. Saw that they had the reef slider, and I was like, okay, so watch out for that reef slider coming in, and then they went down right away. You'll love to see it. I would definitely not be letting this rain stop you from entering the middle of the map. There is so much other space that you could be taking to like move up with, and just sitting and watching here while your teammate pushes all the way up into mid, you could be up there with them by now. You could be helping them in this fight, or at least trading this player back. It's not so close to the end of the game that you can't afford to get splatted. Like, you can totally charge another special by the time they're on a last-ditch effort push. So I would probably have gone for that. At this point, though, we've chosen to back up, so we play this a little more conservatively. A bomb here would be really good. This player's committing really hard to being on top of tower, and no one's pushing the rest of our team out of the way, so just cut off a few of their options, and they should be pretty easy. Yeah, there. Probably a little overkill to use the tri-strikes for that, just because they were pushing into a 1v3. Like, none of their teammates had their backs. They didn't have any paint to work with. We probably get that one pretty cleanly without having to use overwhelming force, and now we don't have the tri-strikes for this one. Let's back up for a sec. So, from here, we feel like we haven't decided whether we want to push up or not. And I can understand some uncertainty there. On one hand, we have a 4v2 situation. On the other hand, there are only 25 seconds left in the game, and we're already winning, and we're probably not going to get a stronger push. So you might be thinking, wait, should I just be sitting back and playing defense? I think here we do actually want to push. At the very least, get on the tower. Also a possibility to move forward and help your teammates ahead of you, instead of sitting back and like throwing this bomb and stuff. Because again, our teammate runs forward and we're not with them, and they just end up going down in a situation where maybe if we'd been there, we could have been able to help. I did not know that it worked like that, but that's good to know. Alright, so from here, game is probably already over. We got a 4v2 situation there, but ooh. Okay, this might be dangerous. there are a lot of situations where our teammates are pushing up, and our teammates are pushing up at reasonable times. You know, they're being really aggressive, which they don't really need to be here, but this is definitely a time that you could push up because you have in that situation a 4v2 numbers advantage. So the player could very reasonably be looking at the top of the screen and be like, well, yeah, it's 4v2, like let's get him away from the tower so they can never get to it. And then the other three of us are sitting like way back here watching that happen. That's when it gets dangerous. You want to either all be holding back or all be holding forward. If there's any disconnect between those things, then this player just kind of runs in and dies. Now it's still 3v2. We should probably still be able to hold them off, but we've got to be careful now. Okay, so they just jumped off the tower and gave it to us for free. Ooh. That was a moment where you could have gotten on the tower a little bit faster and you would have just ended the game. So I'll point it out when we go back through it after it loads. There we go. So I would say as soon as you see them drop off, just jump up on the tower immediately. Like, it's floating out in the air. It's difficult for them to get on. This is a jet squelcher. They're not that much of a threat to you as you go up, and you can, you know, get on the right side tower wall so that they have a hard angle to hit you. Like, don't even worry about splatting them or anything. Just get on the tower at that point. Because the extra time that we hesitate lets this player get jumped into the top of the tower. If we get there before they land, then it's game over. Jump in is a little bit risky. You probably didn't need to. Like, at that point, your team is either going to win the fight and end the game, or you're going to want to be cautious about jumping into them. Jumping in there, you know, if someone rolls a bomb on it or something and you're too clumped up, like, that could be dangerous. But we end up winning it. So I think the biggest thing that was a pattern I noticed was to be more aware of what information you're giving the enemy team about your position. There are definitely some situations where you're like firing shots or throwing a bomb and then not moving from the position where you did that. So now, instead of them being like, well, they were over there recently, but now they might have moved, they're all just like, nah, they're still there. So I would definitely make sure to either give less information, like there were some bombs and some paint that we were doing that weren't really super helpful. I would say paint is generally good, but throwing bombs, there should be a purpose for that, because otherwise it's just information. I do run Ninja Squid, so I'm able to play a little bit more aggressively, and I'm able to shark a little bit more, and I play a little bit more around information denial on that weapon. Then I think the other thing was just to think about your escape plan a little bit more. There were a bunch of positions that you ended up in where the place that you chose didn't give you a really good option for backing up. Things like cornering yourself, things like putting yourself in a position where you don't have a lot of cover around to hide behind. A good kind of rule of thumb is a position that's good is a position where I can find cover from any threat that's going to shoot at me very quickly. Cover's your best friend as a short-ranged weapon, because it's the thing that keeps you safe from longer-ranged weapons. So you don't want to end up getting yourself caught where there isn't a wall that you can duck behind real quick, or a ledge you can drop over to put distance between yourself and someone else. We also want to try to work to kick the habit of jumping when we're leaving ledges. Just swim off them instead of jumping off them. And if your teammates are pushing up, strongly consider pushing up with them, because we don't want to just leave them out in the cold when we have a numbers advantage and we have, you know, the ability to push, and they go and push. When that happens, we want to make sure that we can shoot the guy who's shooting at our teammate. Those, I'd say, would be the biggest, most important bullet points for you to think about going forward. Do you have any questions for me?
Not concrete questions. I made like you had a video where you talked about like a spreadsheet for improving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I made like something similar to that.
Awesome.
Could I send that to you?
Sure.
It's just 7 points. Maybe you could look at them.
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Does Discord have a character limit on messages?
Yes, but it's very long. Like, it'd have to be an essay.
It's not an essay. Yes. It fits. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were linking it to me. There we go. Okay.
No, it's not like a proper spreadsheet. I just made it on my phone in like a memo app.
Gotcha. Okay. So taking
yeah,
fights with numbers advantage / with team. Oh, are these things that you were previously working on, or are these influenced by what we were talking about here?
No, right now that's just what I was working on previously. I did take notes for what we were talking about right now, but I haven't added them yet. Yeah, that's just what I had before. Yeah, basically I was first using it as sort of like an anti-tilt tool, except I don't really get angry at like the game. I just get frustrated, mostly with myself.
Yeah, there are all sorts of different kinds of tilt.
Yeah, and that's why I made like this thing, so I could watch back my matches, and have like concrete points to look over, instead of like before that I was just looking at them and like getting down on myself and why did I do that? It's dumb and stuff like that. And I was trying to like make it quantifiable, basically, make it more objective, so I could properly measure what I'm doing, and have a more useful way of reviewing my gameplay.
Yeah, I think that's a really positive way to do it. It's more objective, and so it's not something you're as likely to get upset about. It can kind of calm you down and ground you again and remind you of what you're trying to work on. So, take fights with numbers advantage / with team. So I'm assuming this means that like you're trying to avoid taking fights without numbers advantage?
Yeah, basically, I have different slots for that, but I want to try to basically be more aware of my teammates' positions. Like you said, I'm often just kind of back when they're pushing up, and I'm trying.
Because you had a different point which said recognize advantage or disadvantage state, which is very similar to this point. So I was trying to figure out what the difference was between the two.
Yeah, the advantage and disadvantage state is like to the general information that's available to me. Basically, that I respond correctly to that, not just in teammates' positions, but just also in do I push up or not? When do I go in defense? Do I put myself into a dangerous position in that situation? Stuff like that.
Yeah, and number one is very, very much based on that skill. So
yeah.
Take different angles in team fight. Awesome, like that. Take angles in 1v1. Don't rush in front of them. Yeah. And I would say also use cover in 1v1s. Like, consider that as a part of it. Because I think that was something in this match that we were talking about a bit.
Yes.
Use cover, strafe, jump when appropriate. Yes. Be in front of tower during push. That was something that didn't happen a lot in this game. There was a lot of like getting into mid and then just sharking behind the tower even while our teammates were out in front of it. So that would be something to put down on the list for that game. And useful strikes I do agree with.
Yeah. That one, like, 0.5 has to do with the recognizing advantage and disadvantage state.
Right.
I just didn't notice, basically, that everyone was ahead of me, or didn't notice it quickly enough, and then I wasn't in the right position to help them.
Yeah. All of these are good. Like, I think a lot of these, you're recognizing a number of things that I was pointing out in the VOD review there. The only one I'd really add there, like there was the specific thing about how you were retreating, and then there was also just giving the opponents information about you, to make sure that like you're keeping track of how visible you're making yourself. But good list, good list.
Alright.
Seems informed by my videos, because these are the kinds of things that I would talk about. So
Yeah, it is. That's basically where I got that stuff.
yeah. Well, do you have any other questions?
No, that's it. Thanks
All
for
right.
having me.
Yeah,
Thanks
absolutely.
For the opportunity to be here at all.
Yeah, of course. And thank you for being on and being willing to be criticized in front of like 100 people. That takes some amount of courage as well. So, thank you, and you have a wonderful day.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. So, hello, Pigment. What's happening? Yeah, someone explained we were doing VOD review. Can I repost what I said earlier? I can scroll up and see. Okay, but if you had a question, because I'm seeing other... Oh, there we go. As a video, I mean, lecture idea. Do you think you could look at the weapons seen from teams in the Splatoon manga and give your opinion on whether that comp could work? That could be fun. I don't have the Splatoon manga or anything, so I would need a source for that. Does anyone know where I could find that stuff? Morning, Hyper Luigi. Sounds like a good silly comp Sundays comp. True. A library. Okay, Gwenbot Ash support. Gwenbot Ash support. Gwenbot Ash support. Huh. It sounds like something Sylphie would do. Barnes & Noble has it. Can DM you a list of the teams and their weapons. Okay, cool, yeah. Why not? League of Legend. Sylphie is a friend of mine. I taught her League of Legends, but then she ended up being more active in it. Did a play versus league with her school. And now she's pretty significantly better than me at it. Probably around like gold level. But she loved the character of Gwen. And then they changed Gwen, and she was sad. She would play Gwen in literally any role just to play Gwen. You need a Gwen support? She's got you covered. But Sylphie also... oh, why am I blanking on her team's name? But she did recently win Loink. I think it was 2 months ago that it happened. It's not the June Loink, but the May Loink, I think it was. X-Rank Blob main. On the league team, the draft league team that I'm playing with, we have a Blob main. Keto. like Div 3, Div 4-ish, something like that, if I remember correctly. I want to play zones. I don't want to play Mahi Mahi. If I could just get a weighted coin and only be playing on Humpback, I'd play that rotation. But... That's not bad. What do I want to play here? Clam, Inkblot, Sturgeon. Let's run this. Blob should have Fizzy and Big Bubbler. Big Bubbler probably isn't doing much for it, unfortunately. Like, I just don't think that special is... Maybe there's a world where they make it stronger, but it's... In order for any bubble weapon to see much competitive use right now, that special just needs to get buffed. Or the main weapon needs to be so good that it doesn't need the special. Like, Squiffer, I think you can probably get away with, but... Mahi Zones. I have never been on the Mahi Zones train. I am a Mahi Mahi hater in Splatoon 3. Splatoon 1 is a completely different map. It is not the same thing. Sploosh and... Hopefully the Sploosh... This is actually a pretty good comp to have a Sploosh in. Like if you have... Oh, no. I did not want to be in the same place as my teammate there, but we just both kind of had the same idea at the same time. Can you chill? Thank you. Shit. Oh, no, stay out. I'm gonna pop this before we die. Oh, man. Can you not? Where the Clam's gonna come from here. I missed something. Holy crap. My aim was behind them the whole way. Okay. This player goes down. Always trigger the auto bombs when it's safe to. I'm just gonna push in here. Oh god, wait, this could be the brush. Okay. Yeah, because they like getting on top of those stacks if you're on any side of them. They are cool with that. No. Did we really miss that? Oh no. Oh no. They didn't even have... Oh, I guess they did have drop roller. Never mind. I didn't see the drop roll. That must have thrown him off. Yeah, no. Oh, this is unfortunate. I'm basically just here to draw their attention, because the real problem for them is what's happening up top. But anytime they spend looking at me instead is nice. At this point, I don't have any clams. If I had an easy way to get more, I would be taking this rail. Thanks, clam spawns. Really appreciate that. Oh, I thought we had that covered. We had everybody else on the team running backwards, so I figured we'd be able to catch up. Well, they don't have anyone to jump to, and they're visible here. We just pop this, we use the tree for cover. They just run away, I guess? Why? Almost got me there, but like... There were a lot of opportunities for them to return fire, and they just kind of didn't. What? Oh. I just landed on top of their bomb. Thought it was someplace else, I guess. Cooler up here. That's cool. We don't have to talk too much about that one. Move a little closer. Get that in. Good stalling. Yeah, I think it was wise of my teammate not to go for the power clam there. We're just gonna go up here, and this is gonna force them to look at us, because they don't know I don't have clams. That was a little concerning, because they couldn't hit up over the top. That was smart. I mean, smart on their part. I'm surprised nobody on my team was shooting at them when they got to the rail, but definitely wasn't expecting it. No way they know, right? This is some... These are some plays that I do not expect at a like, an S+ sort of level. Like, the brush just picking up the pity clam and immediately trying to run toward the basket. That's one of the decisions of all time. If I could get there, I would have the clams, but I keep missing this jump, and that wouldn't have helped anyway. Why did I get myself killed? It's overtime. They get 2 power clams, and that puts them at 30, so they still need a third or a whole bunch of extras. I'm not too worried, especially since I got that pick and stopped the first one. Yeah, that's... Oh, shoot. Oh, wow, the bomb actually got me from there. That might have been a little bit concerning. It was a 2v3, but one of them was up top, like... There are ways that can go wrong, but we stopped him for long enough, so it was fine. Hey, fist bump. Love to see it. Alright. That's not too bad. Few avoidable deaths there, but we got it done. Hi, Jamie. How's it going? Looks like we're keeping the team together. Headache earlier? Aw, sorry to hear it. Hope it's better now. Not a ton of paint on their side. I think I'll just make sure I have special by the time I pop over and then dive into left with this. Well, that was awkward for me, but we managed to pull it off. I wasn't responding to the opponent's position very well. I just had my plan in my mind, and I didn't adjust it much. Oh, cool. I thought I was going to die, so I just threw my clan, but then I won the fight instead. Oh. Give me that clan, please. Thank you. At this point, we just walk out. The rest of the team can take camps. That's one. What? Oh, I stepped in front of it, didn't I? Or maybe it was just lag, because they have a Japanese name, so that might have been it too. This is not where I thought I was jumping to. I don't think they know. Yeah, they didn't know at all. I just outraged that, so I don't have to worry too much. Well, my crosshair showed me I was aiming at them, but the shots did not agree. Teammate should be able to get that. Oh, hi there. Stop that. Thank you. I'm gonna try and stop this. Okay, we got it. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. 4 more. Did they drop any? No, they didn't. We should. Just throw one. Throw one! Okay. Wait, was that a power clam they threw at the end? Ooh, fist bump possibility? Ah, shucks. Hi, Mirval. Let me know if I'm mispronouncing that. That was a good one. We're looking at a potential 5-0 here. Will it happen? Or will the nerves get to them in this most crucial moment? I feel the anxiety rising. Suspense. We've lost our sploosh player. It's a third act complication. My pronunciation was perfect. Awesome. I'm so good at this. Now, what did I say again? No, just kidding. I've never once seen the fist bump in game. Really? It's not particularly rare. All that has to happen is for 2 members of the winning team to get 3 gold medals and to be next to each other in the lineup at the end. It definitely happens. It's happened a number of times today. Let's see if this guy would like to get splatted. Perhaps. Oh. Hi. Oh, that was convenient. Now, paint the rail. Aw. That was a fight I definitely could have won positioning-wise. Just missed the shots. Missed the shots and didn't reposition when I was missing the shots. That's something I have to keep working on. I don't know why I just hit. That's what I just hit. I was like, there must have been a beacon there, right? No, nope, that was where the roller was sharking. They have a Kraken now. Yeah, you can't just run forward. You gotta get your team out in front of that. Oh, they're up above. I need to be worried about that with the roller, too. Okay. Smart play from them. Execution was a little slow, though. If they go in on that fast, so they catch me off guard. Well, if the Tenatech hadn't gotten in the way, that would have been fine. That's one down. One of us down. Oh. I have a special too. People are dealing with that, right? Okay, good. I am jumpable. I've got you, teammate. Alright, well. I've got you for 2 clams worth anyway. Good attempt. Oh, they missed. Maybe not so good of an attempt. They should have gone after me. I was vulnerable there, but they didn't take advantage. Oh, I thought I was breaking beacon, not someone's face. Oh yeah, that's death right there. Not an awful lot I can do. I probably could have squid rolled off the wall and tried to armor one of the attacks. I don't know if that even would have worked. Why does it take more than 2 shots to break the beacon? That's silly. I'm happy I even just contributed to breaking the big bubbler. That staying there was a big threat to our lead. Do they need more than a power clan? They do. That's good at least. That means they can't just sneak into the basket. We have to be really careful though. So, remember what I said about being really careful, guys? You have to just run it. Oh no, one more. Okay. We held on. This is not a private battle. This was Anarchy series, and I just won the ticket. Alright, Smith's fist bump. We got it once earlier. Ah, shucks. Hi, Nugget. do one can evaluate themselves. So you need to have a good idea of what you want to improve, and sometimes that can take outside input. But once you have an idea, just rate yourself on 1 to 5, from 1 to 5 on like a few very specific goals. Like, when I got in a fight and I was missing shots, did I reposition by dropping back into my ink and swimming? If I did a good job of that, then, you know, I give myself a 5. If I was mostly good, had an error, give myself a 4, you know? If I didn't do that at all, give myself a 1. And kind of rate yourself every game so that you're keeping it in mind as you go through. That'd be a good way to do it. Mirval says, your gameplay is so chill compared to mine. I feel so relaxed when looking. So, is it that you feel like I'm less frantic or something? Or is it that, like, the play style is more relaxed? I think what might be happening is that you're seeing my camera control. It's a skill that people develop the more they improve, to keep the camera at a wide angle like this so you can see as much as possible. You know, you're not getting your camera staring down at the ground or looking up at the ceiling where you can't see as much. Like, think about like how many dummies can I see right now? Now how many can I see? Now how many can I see? Right? Keeping it focused in the right place. Now how many can I see? You know, even if I'm looking off to the side too much or something. Keeping it in the right place to see as much information as possible makes it so that there's less that can scare you. Because you just always know where everything's coming from. And you're also... Another thing is that I will keep tabs on enemy players and make sure I'm not pushing into dangerous positions that I don't think I could win. At least in theory. In practice, well, you know... But I'm actually curious, like, what you think is causing that perception. I'm stuck in S rank, but I feel like my mechanics are a little better than other players, but I can never get over the fear of losing points. When I play, I always play open with others and end up tilting and hopping off. More confident to play series. Can't get over the fear of losing points. Well, I mean, at some point you're going to lose points, and at some point you're going to gain points. I think... Generally, my advice is, rather than worrying about the outcome, rather than worrying about whether you win or lose, whether you gain or lose points, etc., just worry about learning. Am I learning things? Am I getting better at the goals that I've set out for myself? Because, like... Getting better at stuff is how you actually win games, you know? If you're doing the getting better part, then the wins are going to follow after that. But if you worry too much about win or loss, you stop thinking about the things that actually win you the game. Like, am I in a good position right now? That's a really good question to ask yourself. Are we about to lose is not a good question to ask yourself. You can often distract yourself with that kind of thing. Good matches, Smits. We got a fist bump with Smits earlier. I mean, Stamper, and sometimes I have trouble knowing when enemies are... Where enemies are, I think you mean? When going into fights? Yeah. Camera control is something that it's like... When you watch a top player's perspective, it may not immediately be one of the things that jumps out at you. But one of the reasons that they always know where players are is that they just have the ability on the screen to see where they are. It still takes a lot of awareness to actually spot those ripples in the ink when, you know, they're on your peripheral vision on the opposite end of the screen, but at least they're on the screen because of the way that they use their cameras. And I think a lot of early, like, newer players struggle with that aspect. Been trying to pick up and learn Dynamo, and I'm so bad at it. Yeah, thing is, a lot of people are bad at Dynamo, because Dynamo is not doing great right now. Main weapon is, you know, totally usable, just, it's not on a great kit, and this is a game that it suffers a lot more from its major flaws than it did in Splatoon 2. Just for map design reasons. Do you have something really important I should know when playing Dapple Doolies? Because I feel like I'm missing something, doing something wrong, especially with, like, range. Dapple Doolies are not a particularly high-tier weapon, so it might just be that you're running up against a weakness of the weapon itself. But I can run a game on it real quick, and we can talk about it a little bit. Sure, Rainmaker, Mahi, fine, whatever. These are actually not great beacon maps. Hey, it's Becca! Protect your nuggies, this is a Becca raid! Becca came to steal our nuggies. Thank you, Becca! Hope your stream is great. Someone was just asking questions about Dapples and general playstyle, so I'm just playing a game on Dapples. This will synergize pretty well with the tacticaler jumps that we're going to get from the try. So this weapon absolutely shreds the Rainmaker shield. It's nuts how good it is at that. I'm just going to grab it and go, because there's nobody over here on the left stopping me. It's just the stamper there. And we're going to be able to pop again quickly. And use that as a weapon, potentially? What is contesting us? Holy crap. It was always the sploosh, wasn't it? Oh, the sploosh plus the zap was what was happening there. I was like, what weapon in the game is capable of contesting me like this? Okay. Just gonna take my time here real quick and get some beacons set up. Or the game's gonna end. Sorry for sending you a 2-hour fun at that point. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. It's just like... I only have so much time. And, watching a video that I don't know the purpose of that's 2 hours long is like... I'm gonna need some pointers here, or else it's not worth it for me to just go through this and try to anticipate what's happening here. Hi, Noivian. Thank you for the video. Tough stuff earlier. Yeah, it was something I had to say. So I appreciate it. I'm scared. Oh boy, I'm very scared. Oh, we got him! And that is the power of Dapple Doolies and Rainmaker. You have one of the best weapons in the entire game for popping the Rainmaker shield. It will just about always take 2 members of the enemy team to pop it over you individually. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. We're going to explode this, and then we're going to pop this. And then we're going to try and splat this guy. Oh, I hit 2 shots. That was so sad. But we have cooler, so we're fine. We're less fine now. This is actually not a place we really want to be. It's the only way out of here is to jump across there and hope the backline is not watching. hit 2 shots? Okay, okay. I got an assist on the last one. That's a 3.5. Put that there. And then we put this here because we're cheeky. Got that. Get him! Okay, well, I guess I can get them. Hi! Aw, they got rid of the cheeky beacon. The cheekin, as it were. Oh, I jumped to my teammate. I was like, wait, why did I not have to replace that beacon? They still don't know. Hello. Oh. For some reason, I thought there was going to be more pressure on that player. That beacon on the left is not being helpful right now. No. Flanking has worked every time so far. And it worked again. Okay. Well, okay. That shouldn't have worked, but it did. Have we really not dunked yet? We've splatted it way too much. Not dunked yet. I was hoping I could catch someone trying to come around the corner too fast, but they were smart about it. We'll just jump into this, because if we survive, we get to pop Rainmaker. Yeah. I probably could have had the ball point on the rolls through, but I missed a bunch of shots there. Shoot at that, please. Oh boy. I got crossfired like crazy there. I don't like how much space we're giving them on the right. We could be shutting that down a lot harder. But we got the players too. Okay, good stop, good stop. Are they gonna see it the third time? This time they're watching. Doesn't matter, we got them anyway. Kinda matters, because we let them get the checkpoint in the meantime. Okay, that was a lot of people that I got. And it still feels like we don't have control of the base. Well, that was a bad time to try and go for it. I hesitated a little bit. Oh man, we're gonna lose lead, aren't we? We're gonna lose the game. Not yet. We need to go and pick that up. That was a smart shark. Man. Maybe there were some beacons I missed or something in our base. Isn't ballpoint just better at close range for popping? It's very good. I think it's more DPS, but the thing is, your short range mode is only going to last for so long. Whereas the dapples can sustain that fire. Like, there's no charge mechanic you have to worry about. Alright. So, there were some dapples things. On top-level teams, you'll see them used a lot for support, like the beacons plus tacticooler combination, if they're going to use it. But more often for that role nowadays, you're going to see End Zap because it farms for cooler really quick, and it's actually got some range. So, I am going... Jem missed the floaty in the pool. Landing it is lethal anyway. I can't get wet at all. I am going to call it there. I've got some stuff that I got to do for work, and also I might have a scrim going on later on tonight. So I want to make sure that I've got time to take care of both of those things. But we're going to go over and raid Barry. Barry, for those of you who don't know, is a decently high-level Charger player. I think they're hitting like 2,800, 2,900 X power. Like, they're getting up into that like Div 1, Div 2 sort of area. But very experienced, long-time competitive player, and one of the larger streamers on Twitch. Those of you who want to see more of me playing Woomy game, here are links that you can click on, and then there will be a game of Woomies or something. I didn't think about that very carefully, but it probably made sense. I have a Metafy, so if you want private lessons, that would be a place that you could get them. If you want to get a lesson on Tuesdays, you can also DM me on Discord. There's a wait for that out to August at this point, but if you want that option, that is free, and it'll be on stream, and you'll get to play with me for an hour or two. So, thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to go and get the raid started, and I forgot that I'm going to have to wait for 10 seconds, so I'm doing this awkward thing where I already said bye, but it's whatever. Everybody knows, you know, we're getting about ready to go, and the raid will happen abruptly, and I'll just, you know, kind of stop talking randomly